Hello everyone, welcome to my class. In this video, I'll be introducing two fine measurement instruments. One is the Vernier calipers, the other one is the micrometer screw gauge. Both instruments are used for fine measurements, and both have two scales, the main scale and the fractional scales. In the micrometer screw gauge is the main scale is on the shaft here, and the fractional scale on the rotating barrel. And we have another part in this micrometer screw gauge. It's called friction clutch. So friction clutch to make sure the jaws are tightened, to check whether we are applying enough pressure on the object to get the precise measurements. Yeah. So first of all, you need to check whether the instruments are accurate. It's at the 0 mark, you can see. That means, I hope you can see. That means the equipment is accurate and will help me to get precise measurement. And in here, you can see 2 marks are aligned at the 0. So that means this also accurate. We can get precise measurements. Well, let us start from Vernier calipers. If we talk more about Vernier calipers, we have 2 jaws, the bottom jaws to get the measurement from the outer dimension of the object. So between 2 jaws, distance will give the length of the object. Yeah, the top jaws are for checking the inner dimension of the objects. So if you have such objects, you can measure, even it can measure the inner dimension of the pipe. Yeah, in daily life, it's used for that. So I want to start with the blocks I have, which are known 2 centimeters. So let us check if they are 2 centimeters. So first of all, to avoid the errors, put on the flat surface and then tighten slightly and firmly. Okay, then so make sure that it's not moving. It's firmly tightened. Okay, so after this you can check the main scale and then Vernier scales. On the Vernier calipers, first thing we need to check is the 0 mark, and to read the main scale you need to look at the left side of the 0 mark, and the closest number is here 2. And second thing, from the Vernier scale you need to check is the fractional value from the fractional scale. So main scale is showing 2, and next we need to check is the marks on the fractional scale. The one of the mark on the fractional scale must be exactly aligned with the mark of the main scale. So I check it out, and yes, it is 0 and 0 aligned with the 2, so it is exactly 2 centimeter. So it is. Let's check this object. Let's check the outer dimension of this object. What is the length from the outside? And this time we can use the fractional scale, so we'll learn how to read it. All right, now it's slightly tightened and firm. So you shouldn't press too much because the jaws are sharp. It might destroy the object. Well, again, we need to look at the 0 mark on the fractional scale, and you should look at to the left side of the 0 mark from the main scale to get the millimeter result from the main scale. It is 24 millimeter from the main scale, and we need to add the fractional scale. Now from the fractional scale you need to check the marks. Whichever mark is exactly aligned with one of the mark on the main scale, this will be our fractional value. So I'm checking, and it is 3. So 3 is the exactly aligned with the mark from the main scale. So we have here 24 plus 3, so 24.3 millimeter. So it is 2.243 centimeter. Yeah, it should be bigger than this. This was 2 centimeter exactly. This one is 2.43 centimeters, so which can fit into the box here. All right. This is how we use the vernier calipers. Okay, let me show how to use the micrometer screw gauge. So I'm gonna measure the diameter of the wire here. Imagine you are measuring the diameter of this wire with ruler. It's not easy, yeah? Therefore we use some advanced equipment such as vernier calipers or micrometer screw gauge. So we need to open with the rotating barrel here and put the wire in the jaws and close it from the rotating barrel. So make sure the wire is straight, and when it is tightened, when jaws are touching to the object tightly, then you can check with the friction cloth. If it's making sound like this, that means yeah, so it's firmly touching to the wire. So how we read the value from the micrometer screw gauge? So we have a main scale first. We need to read the main scale. Main scale is divided by 0.5 millimeter mm. Yeah, 0.5 mm. So you need to look at the close result to the 0.5 mm. So it is 0. Less than 0.5. So it is so 0 point adding the fractional value from the fraction scale. Yeah, fraction scale is we need to check the lines which is exactly aligned to the mark of the main scale is 35. So the fractional scale here we have 50 divisions. Yeah, 50 divisions. One complete rotation of the rotating barrel equal to the 0.5 mm on the main scale. So now we have main scale is 0 and adding the fractional scale is 35. So 0.35 mm. So what is the diameter of this wire? 0.35 mm, even smaller than 1 millimeter, which we can't measure with the regular rulers. So if we want to know the diameter of this fine wire, we should use advanced measuring instruments such as micrometer screw gauge. So this is how we use both of them. I tried to show you. I hope you could see the results clearly. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.